What is going on, Lunatic Fringe? Guys, you are the ones that gave the power to the people who are stabbing you in the back right now, trying to steal from you, trying to prevent you from pumping your bag. They're trying to prevent new builders coming on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. They're trying to stop progress. They're trying to make sure that their cash cow, their validation machine, does not get disrupted because they're making money off of you. And then, what are they doing every month in order to pay those bills? Because they get paid in lunk. What do? They dump on the chart, they steal liquidity from you, and all you can do is sit back and smile and say, thank you, daddy, or whatever it is that you say to them. And by the way, I don't know that all of you say that to them, but if you're validating with them, then they are trying to crush you. They're trying to prevent you from making any money. Do you know why? I don't know why, but it is my belief that it's just because they want to keep their cottage industry flowing. And what does that mean? It means they want to keep your money in as a validator, and they want to build their validation machine here to make more and more and more money. And when you give them power, you allow that to happen. And I'm going to show you, by the way, I'm not telling you this, I'm showing you this. So make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Let's get after it. Before we get started, terracasino.io, make sure you sign up there today. If you want to trade meme coins or utility coins, terraport.finance is your place to go. Now, let's break it down. But before we do, Juris Protocol 1 year ago, 189 days ago, Greenpeace 0609 gave all his followers financial advice to dump Juris and go all in on Lunk. Since then, Juris now at an all-time high, Luna Classic at an all-time low. Now, why is that? Why is it the case? Well, first of all, it's crazy that 11 hours ago, Greenpeace, who's been a validator for a long period of time, learned how to vote with my validator. You haven't even been doing what you're supposed to be doing with your validator, and now it's LOL. Guys, make what you want of this. If you're validating with Greenpeace, no, he's not using your stake to validate. He's not even using it to vote, not even trying to help or anything like that. He's just sucking in your liquidity and spitting it out. Now, the meme coins and utility coins so far, Terra down 1% in the 7-day period, Juris up 5%, Cookie up 23%, and Garuda up 15%. I'm going to add more to these as I go. Okay, so the market module 2.0, this is what's going on right now. Jesus is Lord uses both of his validators right now to vote no. Why? To stop progress, to prevent you from making profit, to prevent you from earning yield. Is that what Jesus intended? Is that what God intended? I don't know the answer to that. Maybe he wants you to be poor. Maybe that's the case. I mean, if that's the case, then sure, perfect. If it's not, and you're validating with one of these two, that's on you, boo-boo. But you better find the right people to validate with, because if you think that market module should be out and you're validating with Jesus is Lord and you're smiling to yourself like, oh, he would never do anything bad to me. He's been doing it bad to you since the beginning. Now, the one thing that I will say is at least he's principled. He has a certain belief system. I don't share it, but at least he's consistent in letting us down. Now, the other one, remember, going back not that long ago, who did I say was stopping your progress and who was doing it the most? Well, number one was Happy Caddy Crypto. We know that. We know that he's trying to stop your progress. But I said Interstellar Lounge is doing the same thing. And what did they do? No with veto. Or no, they voted no. Now, why was it? Here's the reason. The proposal redirects 60% of on-chain burn tax proceeds into the market module liquidity pool instead of burning immediately. Yeah, just like the market module used to do, in order to provide you with that liquidity to begin with, in order for that to happen. These tokens only get burned at the end of each 30-day epoch if they're unused. Thus, the actual burns become conditional. Do you see what's happening right here? Do you see what's happening right here? Okay. The market module will do no minting, only burning, but that's not good enough to have more burns. And some of you are validating with this bozo. Like, Jesus Christ, this Interstellar Lounge, Jesus Christ, this should come with a clown nose and some grease paint. when you validate over there, because that makes you a clown too. Do you see what's happening here? Now, let's go back to the rest of it. Yes, 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 yes. Then we've got Galactic Shift, which is Strathcole abstaining because he's, here you go. I'm abstaining from my vote. I support the proposal and help shape it, but I feel expectations around it are currently too high. This vote reflects both my support and my caution. Now, what he's saying is there's not going to be a lot of burns. I mean, basically, that's what it's going to rely on on-chain volume to increase in order to burn more. So remember that. Now, a step further, I support bringing back the real market module with proper safeguards, not this fake version with no minimum or core logic. I support a real functional market maker, not a placeholder. That's Trump node. Now, what does Trump node know that we don't know? Right. That's how he makes his money. That's how the money gets made, by preventing you from progressing. Now, you'll see most people so far have been voting yes. Higher ones up here, however, these big ones over here, they're backstabbing you as you speak, and you allowed it by validating with them. Tara Haber says, go, go, go. This person, 500 million, voting no with veto, going down the chain here and continuing on. Time for action, no blah, blah. Well, guess what we're getting? We're getting tons of blah, blah because they don't want it to happen. These validators are not your friends. They are disgusting enemies of progress. And if you're not seeing it right now, I don't know what to tell you. If you're not seeing it right now, I don't know what to tell you. They hate you. They hate the fact that you might profit. And they want to keep things the way that they are because this is how they earn revenue. Now, by the way, you can check. I'm not being 100% with you, I don't think, in my opinion, because we know exactly how much they make. For example, we know that KuCoin makes an average of $2,710. It's not a lot. But Jesus is Lord. He's making $1,000 off of one, and he's making an estimated $656. So he's making close to $2,000 a month with his validators. Also, Happy Caddy Crypto is now down to 837. So thanks for that, at least. But going through this, you can see these guys are making a few bucks off of this every single month, and they are voting against your better interest. And you, again, are giving them that power. Now, imagine what it's like for you to find out that you're giving your money to Jesus is Lord every month, and he's taking $2,000 total, cashing it out. $2,000 total, cashing it out, selling Luna Classic on you to pay his own bills, while at the same time backstabbing you and doing all of the things that are preventing progress on the blockchain. And you, as a you validated with him, you allowed it. You dum-dum. What are you doing? Oh my God. And Happy Caddy Crypto. I'm building on the blockchain. Crikey. With my chips and my fish, or whatever the fuck he says. I have no idea exactly what he says. But and by the way, I think he moved to Texas and now moved back to England, and has gone completely quiet while he continues to vote against your better interest. Now, he has not weighed in and voted on this one. You might see a change in policy or something like that. Maybe he's feeling the heat. Maybe he's realizing that he needs to step up and he needs to be part of the team and not part of the problem. I don't know what the case is going to be. But again, if you're validating with him, and I get a lot of people in my comment section saying, validate with him, man. I think he's a really good guy. He's a really good bro. No, he says some of the things that you want to hear, but he votes to prevent progress on the chain. Don't forget that. Do not forget that. And remember, there are 200 top 200 cryptos. We are currently a top 200 crypto. 199 of them have some form of leadership or council. This is the only one that doesn't. And then show me again, one more time. Show me on the chart where it's working. Show me where it's working, and I'll shut up about it. This is what you got from their leadership. This is what you got from their lack of executing. This is what you get. I can't say any more than that. Look at the chart. Look at their votes. Decide for yourself whether or not they are looking out for you. Burns, almost inconsequential right now. 224 million over the last 7 days. 7 days, only 224 million. Remember, used to be billions. Used to be billions. So these guys, they are tearing this down brick by brick from you. Now, where are we on the chart? Let's refresh here. Let's get into this. We're going to do this on the daily. No matter what I say by negativity, no matter what I say about, what's not going the right way or what's not doing well, no matter what I say about that, this move is still going to happen. And we're on a green candle today. While, again, the market is now pricing in the next rate cut, whatever is going to come next. Now they're looking at the market for this, and again, they're gonna make their bet right now for next month. But here's the thing: we're gonna end up here. All right, that's the way that it is. There is a big move coming, no matter what. The market's not cooked or anything like that. A liquidity flow still came in, so we're still going to have this big and significant run. But I do want to point out, this is your leadership. These are your validators right now. This is what's going on with their decision making and their voting. Make no mistake. This is what is going on with the people at the top who are leading you or misleading you, I guess I should say. Nothing. By the way, Bitcoin, all-time high. By the way, Ethereum, not an all-time high, but close to $4,000, which is, by the way, let's zoom out. Does that look like the Luna Classic chart? No, because if it looked like the Luna Classic chart, then we would be down here at $700, $800. Well, actually, I can tell you exactly where we would be. So this was the cut right there where we were at the bottom over there. Ethereum did the same thing, and we're now at that bottom. So where would Ethereum be? It would be at this little bottom right here, which was $880. We would be below $880 on Ethereum if things were working the same way that they were working at Luna Classic. So I'm not making that up, by the way. This is just a comparison. So you should be able to see at this point right now what all of their decisions are doing for and to, as the children say, no cap, dog, or whatever it is. I don't know. Anyway, so we're up in trading volume. We're up in trading volume on both projects, USTC and on and Luna Classic. But again, we need some kind of big breakout in the market. I don't know that we're going to get it. I do think that we are. It's going to continue. The reason that I'm pretty confident in that is, again, we're going to turn on money supply right here, and we can see the money supply. We still have some time here where the money supply is just going to continue to surge, and we're looking at it right there like that. See that right there? We're at the end of this consolidation period. We just had that dip. By the way, let me show you what I mean here. There's a dip that happened right there in money supply. There's a dip that happened here today. And now guess what? Now we've got a month or two of up only. Like, it's about to get really, really, really crazy. We're about to go so much higher. It's money supply. That's what matters. Now, look at this right here. Money supply fell off the face. It's falling off a cliff right now. By the way, it's falling down to numbers that we haven't even achieved yet. So let's keep that in mind. But this could signal that we got a top coming in the next 2 months or so. If we look at the number of days, by the way, to give you an idea of NOD, baby, number of days. That's going to be 48 days, and that's going to be 68 days. So we got about 2 months left to make that money. Okay? And by the way, don't forget that in the last bull market, if we start to look and we start to break down where Ethereum broke out the last time, when we start to really break down, let's close that, close this, let's close that too. We look at how the market absolutely reacted here, okay? Then we want to look at that massive run up that we got. So December of 2020 is when we started to get that Bitcoin, that Ethereum surge, right? Take all the way up here. So let's just stop right there. It took a couple of months for that to happen. Goes bonkers. But here's the thing. Did the rest of the market do that? Well, we're starting in December 20 and we're looking at total DeFi. There's December 2020. It's going to move and correspond with Ethereum, right? It's going to do that. Now, you look around, you'll find a bunch of them that don't really start to really break out until towards the end. But again, Ethereum needs to grow, and that will fix everything. And Ethereum at this point, 3,800, is starting to grow. So we've seen that reversal. Hopefully that means that altcoin season is coming. We get the altcoin season, we blow off top this thing, and then we're done for a while. So that's it. That's the show. If you validate with Jesus is Lord 1 or 2, if you validate with Interstellar Lounge, you got exactly what you earned. If you continue to validate with them, again, those validating with them should come with a big red nose and some grease paint, because you are a clown. Okay? It's not financial advice, but I am always right.